Strategic Reserve Proposal, Royal Token and DBK Token. A transformative addition to the Yurucha Crypto Strategic Reserve for institutional adoption. Executive Summary. The global financial system is experiencing an unprecedented shift. Inflation, currency devaluation, and rising interest in alternative financial reserves have led institutions, sovereign wealth funds, and nations to explore crypto-based strategic reserves. This proposal presents Royal Token and DBK Token as the core components of a next-generation crypto strategic reserve, providing inflation-proof stability through DBK, a fixed-price stablecoin backed by investment-grade diamonds, real-world assets, RWAs, perpetual royalty income through Royal Token, which grants holders 5% of all DBK global sales strategic adoption for nations, institutions, and financial leaders seeking CBDC alternatives and a new decentralized financial paradigm. By incorporating both DBK, a stable, asset-backed currency, and Royal, a revenue-generating royalty token, institutional investors and reserve managers can fortify their financial holdings, ensuring both stability and yield generation in a rapidly evolving global economy. Why the world needs a darker crypto strategic reserve. The problem: global inflation eroding currency value. Dependence on USD-based reserves introduces risk. CBDCs pose privacy concerns and centralization threats. Developing nations lack reliable, stable, and growth-oriented reserve assets. The solution: DBK and Royal Token as reserve assets. DBK Token, a fixed-price, $1 stable unit of value, designed for global adoption as a complementary currency, offering price stability and real-world asset-backing investment-grade diamonds. Royal Token, a limited supply, 20 MET max royalty token that generates continuous income by distributing 5% of all DBK sales globally to its holders. Together, these assets form the foundation for a self-sustaining financial reserve that is non-inflationary. DBK is permanently fixed at 1. Asset-backed. DBK tied to real-world assets, diamonds. Passive income generating. Royal Token holders receive ongoing DBK royalties. Supply limited. Only 20 million Royal Tokens exist, ensuring scarcity-driven Royal Tokenomics and long-term value growth. Projected royalty earnings and price appreciation. The financial viability of Royal Token depends on DBK sales growth. Below is the tokenomics projection. DBK sales volume, total royalty payout, 5%. Royalty per Royal Token, projected Royal Token value, 50x multiple. Conclusion: as DBK adoption expands, the royalty income per Royal Token grows exponentially, increasing its market value on exchanges. As DBK sales scale into the hundreds of billions, Royal Token value could surge past $1,000, making it one of the most lucrative digital assets for long-term reserves. Global adoption potential. Institutional and national integration adoption as a strategic reserve asset, sovereign wealth funds and central banks. By integrating DBK into national reserves, governments hedge against inflation and currency volatility. Financial institutions and asset managers. Institutional portfolios can hold Royal Token as a high-yield, royalty-generating digital asset. Complementary currency for nations, emerging markets, and developing economies. Countries suffering from inflation can utilize DBK as a stable unit of account, parallel to their fiat currency. Remittance and cross-border transactions. DBK's stable value and decentralization make it ideal for remittances and international trade. African diamond-producing nations monetizing natural resources. Unlocking untapped value. Diamond-producing nations can convert their diamonds into DBKs, monetizing their resources into a globally recognized currency system. Strategic wealth preservation. By holding Royal Tokens, these nations benefit from perpetual royalties on DBK's global expansion. Why this matters for institutions and sovereigns. The strategic advantage of owning both DBK and Royal Tokens. DBK provides a stable, inflation-proof asset for reserves. Royal generates a continuous yield stream based on DBK sales. Institutional and national reserve holders of Royal can exert financial influence over DBK's global adoption. DBK-backed strategic reserves create a powerful financial shield against inflation, CBDCs, and fiat instability. The time to act is now. Only 20 million Royal Tokens exist, and the price will increase as demand surges. As DBK sales expand, Royal token value will appreciate significantly, rewarding early adopters with massive returns. A structured, crypto strategic reserve, including DBK and Royal, is the future of sovereign and institutional financial security. Institutional buyers and strategic investors can now secure their position in this revolutionary monetary system before the global expansion reaches full momentum. Contact us to acquire Royal and DBK as part of your institutional reserve strategy and secure your strategic position today. The rise of a new global financial order. The shift away from fiat-dominated reserves toward digitally backed, yield-generating assets is inevitable. Institutions, governments, and financial leaders who act now will position themselves as architects of this new economic paradigm, reaping the benefits of inflation-proof reserves and perpetual revenue streams. The question is not if this shift will happen. The question is, will you be leading it or following it? Be part of the future. Secure your Royal tokens and DBKs now. Crypto Strategic Reserve. Reach out to our executive team today via email info@diamondback.io.